we're going to show you some of the most interesting traffic incidents. Are you ready to go on a brand new voyage ride with excitement, adventure and surprises? So let's get going. How many bad decisions can be packed into a few seconds of video? A semi-truck lost control of its brakes, flying through an intersection trying to avoid stopped cars in Tooele. Pray that everyone is fine. What is he thinking? Whenever you see a car pulling up way faster, you should open the gap to let him in. As you can see, this truck smashes into multiple vehicles after brakes failed. Luckily, no injuries were reported. Well, I mean, the guy making a turn without looking both ways caused the collision. You all should be careful out there, man. Might have dozed off. Glad it was a relatively soft impact, and obviously nobody else was collateral. What we have to ask is why such people can drive on the road, and how many more of them are allowed to harm others on the road. Do not imitate this. Avoid lingering in such blind spots, especially on the right side of the truck. Truck drivers, on the other hand, should exercise caution and frequently check their mirrors. It seemed like the truck driver forgot the handbrake, so it slid downhill. Remember to engage your handbrake and shift into gear when parking. Nissan driver tries to overtake camera in left lane and hydroplanes under an overpass. Slow down when it's raining. This is straight up a nightmare, and that's why you should stay off the left lane. It's literally a fire above an underground gasoline reservoir. Luckily, no injuries were reported. Turn on the turn signal and be patient, bro. At least the insurance company has completed the insurance. Glad to hear they weren't transporting anyone at that time. Hope that driver gets served justice, and hope the emergency they were responding to was mitigated with a backup ambulance. Four passengers have been charged after allegedly stealing a car and attempt to evade officers in Alexandra Hills. All four of them will face Cleveland court. This is why I suggest to people to look even when the light turns green. Do not imitate this. You should keep a safe distance from trucks, especially in windy conditions. The driver is lucky they're fine. The truck was very provocative and impulsive when changing lanes. Do not imitate this truck. Good gracious, drivers and companies should conduct thorough inspections to ensure all components are secure. Luckily, the car axle rolled into the grass. No man, he turned left from the right lane at an arbitrary spot across a double yellow. Do not imitate this. No, don't do that. Police will likely write him tickets for unsafe driving during inclement weather. That's going to be expensive. If you can't see the entire road, don't turn. I don't know how people don't understand this. The learner driver was driving too slow in the passing lane. Poor him. Hope he's okay. An ATV fell off the back of a truck. There was no person. If there was a car instead of an ATV, it could have been worse. No one was hurt when a van smashed into bricks and minifix Grand Rapids early Saturday morning. Really? He was reversing on the highway to look at the car incident. If you have to stop like that, take a quick look into your mirror. The pickup driver should have made a quick right turn to avoid a rig. The driver did not flinch. I'm impressed. Good thing they had a dash cam. The other car clearly wasn't paying careful attention. Or how did this driver lose traction so easily during this? Looks like the guy fell asleep, and it's scary to wake and find a truck grills awaiting you. Wow, the lightning is no joke. Luckily everyone is fine. It seems like a risky road. Fortunately, the driver ended up making it out alive. Oops. At the speed that car was going compared to the traffic around him, he went into that pickup truck regardless because he was distracted. Oh no! Keep your foot on the brake when you start your car, bro. Unbelievable! How does he regain balance? Wow! Imagine cruising down the highway when suddenly your car hood flies open. That is scary. This car was battered by a tree in Tropical Storm Zeta. Surprised that it started and was drivable. I'm guessing the sedan was brake checking the truck behind him. Perhaps he has learned his lesson. Oh, Mustang doing Mustang things.
Hello. What's going on?
A truck collided with a train at a level crossing road on Madukoro Raya Street. Fortunately, there were no injuries in the incident. If your vehicle stalls or you need to stop, make sure to clear the tracks immediately and call for assistance. Safety and quick thinking are crucial when dealing with such situations. Oh, this driver caught up the guy who had green lights and the police saw it. That is truly an instant karma. Oops. I wonder if it's the front tire going off the edge of the asphalt. This is the Boardwalk George in Jamaica, a very dangerous place to be driving recklessly. Well, this is what happens when you try to go through 3 feet of rushing sea water.
Oh no. Oh no.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yes.
Looks to me the Mercedes saw it coming and hit its brakes. The truck just looks to have crossed into their lane. Do not imitate this. Well, they didn't look next to me when changing lanes. Scary. At that point, all they could do was brace themselves and pray. Glad they were safe. The solution is to drive really slow before reaching the merging lane when there's a car in front. That way there's a lot of space and you have the whole lane to yourself to accelerate. This truck lost control after needlessly provoking the Pirates. At least nobody got hurt. This is why drivers should stay alert to unexpected situations on the road. You can see a driver reckless lane change on Simferopol Highway M2 near Moscow, Russia. Luckily no injuries were reported following the accident. The driver should maintain safe speed, stay attentive and avoid sudden lane changes. Fortunately, he's fine. Wow! Thankfully there were no injuries and no collisions. For safety reasons, we must tie the cargo carefully when driving. A driver's inattention led to the car reversing automatically. Keep your hands on the wheels and always be ready to take control. While driving, the right rear tire of the vehicle was run into by another vehicle. Glad the weight balance was good and the driver did not fall over. I'm sure officers wish they could get through one day without something like this happening. Hope everyone is okay. Oh wow, it's almost fallen. Well, during the day you may still gaze at the moon while driving. When driving on snowy roads, equip your vehicles with snow tires or chains, reduce speed and increase the following distances. Oh, the bus lost control on a snowy road in Istanbul, nearly colliding with vehicles. Never cease to amaze me how someone would think that that bridge would hold that load. Fortunately, due to the high height of the vehicle does not touch the ground even in a car derailment. Oh dear, that is scary. Why did they stop so suddenly? Oh no, the driver was driving way too fast for the conditions. Thankfully he's okay. A drunk driver continuously tries to enter a bus lane and veers off the lane. Never drink and drive, man. Siva sedan's rear window blew out, just missing this Explorer. No man, beware of the vehicle's height, especially when carrying tall loads. I think they should post signs to prevent such incidents. Do not worry, the truck driver got out. Vigilance near rail tracks is crucial to prevent such a situation and ensure safety for all. Luckily, no one got hurt. A light van traveling in front collided head-on with a car that strayed far into the upcoming lane. It's unclear how the light passenger vehicle strayed from its lane. The car driver should maintain his safe following distances and drive responsibly. Be ready to react to unexpected situations, everyone. Tan car was driving clearly and wasn't paying attention. At least everyone was okay. The big rig was traveling on the 5 freeway in Sacramento when it collided with the back of a dark sedan. That set off a chain of reaction. Hope everyone is safe. A traffic jam involving a trailer resulted in an incident with vehicles in Komaki City, Aichi. Luckily, no one got hurt. Always maintain a safe following distance and stay focused on the road. Minimize distractions like texting, adjusting the radio, or eating. Always obey traffic rules and stay attentive when driving. Luckily, everyone was okay. A flatbed truck driver is distracted by his phone and clips a lorry before plowing out of control into a car on the A1. Stay focused and avoid distractions while driving, especially on highways. Stay in your lane, people. Don't swerve. Better to rear-end one car than to take out an entire freeway. Remember, responsible driving can prevent incidents and ensure your safety, as well as that of others on the road. A high-speed Camaro attempts to change lanes just after another car enters. Thankfully, the driver was able to regain control at the very last moment. A trailer loaded with luggage was running ahead and lost its balance, and the cargo it was carrying fell to the ground. Thankfully, the car behind it avoided it just in the nick of time. Oh. A minivan gives way to an ambulance in an intersection and gets rammed by a large dump truck. Please obey traffic rules. Avoid overtaking in situations where it's unsafe, such as queues. Better not to forget to fasten your seatbelts when driving over potholes. Well, he left without even apologizing to the car owner. The white car didn't see the upcoming car at the right-of-way intersection. But he was very friendly and did not raise any objections when registering the incident with the police. Oops, at least this car didn't collide with the truck. Thankfully, no one got hurt. Oh my. That is so close. Do not imitate this. He fled the scene after colliding with vehicles. Do not imitate this. Never ever turn off traction control on an overpowered sports car unless you have the skill to handle wheel spin. This chase happened on the I-94 exit ramp to County Road 75. Thankfully, the cops handled this perfectly and nobody was injured. Snow in north of England causes buses to struggle on the road. Luckily, everything turned out fine. What a nightmare! Thankfully, nobody was injured in this situation. He should respect construction zones, obey detour signs, and follow traffic instructions.
Oh, there it goes. Come on.
Yeah, you tell.
This happened on Glen Highway, Alaska. This is why you should always check your blind spots.
Holy
Follow traffic rules and practice patience to avoid such incidents in roundabouts. A Ford Fiesta ST tries to overtake an articulated truck by going the wrong way round a roundabout and ends up clipping the curb. A reckless driver attempted to overtake a bus on the roundabout, narrowly avoiding an incident. Responsible driving and adherence to road regulations ensure safety. That is scary. Hope everyone is safe. Oops! A concrete mixer truck dumping massive amounts of wet concrete on San Antonio Road. That truck was really lucky. Usually those trains are going 60 miles per hour with zero chance of stopping that quickly. Thankfully everyone is okay. A train plowing through a tractor trailer on the railroad tracks is a startling reminder of the risks at railway crossings. Luckily no one got hurt. I guess wrong-way drivers are usually one of those two things, drinking or some sort of health emergency. Hope they are fine. Maybe the rear of the car begins to drift when the brakes are applied immediately after entering the corner. Fortunately, they were fine. What was he thinking? Stay in your lane, man. Always drive cautiously, especially in adverse weather conditions or slippery surfaces. Glad the driver is okay. Smooth and controlled movements are vital to prevent incidents on icy roads and ensure safety. Glad no one was injured. A distracted truck driver couldn't brake in time. Stay focused on the road and avoid distractions and maintain a safe following distance. You can see this truck slips and goes into a wall on the rainy Hashin Expressway loop line. Luckily the driver was fine. Use turn signals, check blind spots, and merge carefully. Be patient and allow others to merge when needed. Oh dear, what was he thinking? Do not imitate this, everyone. No, how can he go so fast to pass through a convoy? This is a merging incident when two vehicles are attempting to enter the same lane simultaneously. Please check blind spots and yield when necessary. That is why you should maintain a safe following distance and anticipate other drivers' actions. This truck doesn't see the traffic stopping and then collides with two cars. Maybe he was on his phone or fell asleep. perform safety checks including lowering attachments before driving. Garbage man tries to make more room for the semi with the grain trailer but fails to check his rear view camera. Oh my, the driver survived after crashing his lorry head-on into a utility pole on a highway in South China. He was reportedly dozing off behind the wheel when he veered off his lane. He miraculously walked away unscathed in the incident. One after the other, trucks and cars lost control as they collide a patch of black ice in Columbus. Seriously, hope no one gets injured. No, a truck crashes into the 11-inch railroad trestle despite several warning signs and flashing. This one just blacked out and drove off. Well, a box truck hit the 11-foot bridge at fairly low speed. The driver's responsibility is to know the truck and trailer height. Do not imitate this. Oh man, the most common fault I see is hanging out in the car's blind spot, then getting pissed off when the car changes lane because they don't see you. Don't worry, no one was injured. Unbelievable. This man was extraordinarily fortunate. Thankfully everyone was alright. Well, a lady collides with a biker from behind while checking Facebook. People are so distracted, glad he's okay. It looks like this case happened because the trucker took the turn too light and got struck off the road. Thankfully no one was injured. Frequent occurrences at intersections emphasize the need for vigilance, all-round observation and focus when behind the wheel. But do not worry, no one was injured. Well, the pickup in front stopped to let someone exit a parking lot before he pulled in. The car behind didn't notice and hit him rather hard. Other drivers were very apologetic and accepted fault on the scene. A BMW in the upcoming lane hit the truck when passing. It seemed the other car drivers lost control of the vehicle and didn't manage to pass safely. Thankfully, they stopped right after and didn't cause any more damage. That is awful. We were fortunate to get out of the incident on time. It's good that the driver was fine. Oh my god, it appears that a vehicle lost control and had a collision with other cars. If you have any details about this, kindly share in the comments. Thankfully no one was injured. Perhaps the vehicle has a damaged component. A bad day to drive, but don't worry, nobody was injured. The truck had an unsecured loan on a 2-lane highway and it fell off landing in his lane as he was cruising at speed. Luckily he managed to dodge it. This is the heart-stopping moment. The erratic driver overtakes a blue Citroen before seeing a white upcoming Skoda, with all 3 cars squeezing into the narrow road driving parallel to each other. Do not imitate this. The semi-cargo breaks through the front of the trailer and falls off, then collides with the car in front. Wow! Intense storm in Rhode Island and parts of Massachusetts resulted in a tree falling onto a vehicle. This man attached a trash can filled with garbage to his car. On reaching the gate of his house, the bin got detached and slid down the driveway. Do not imitate this. Luckily, that tiny thing didn't affect the driver. Do not imitate this. Shocking video shows the truck driving down the road, apparently pushing a small white auto car ahead of it. Thankfully, no one was hurt in this situation. The driver was waiting for the light to turn green when he suddenly got rear-ended. The white car driver was distracted by his phone. Do not imitate this. The weight from the lugs blew that tire and tore the axis right off the frame, going way too fast around too tight of turns. Thankfully the driver was fine. Was getting on the highway to go NB on 131 when this Honda went flying past the car. It appears the Honda attempted to change lanes without looking and clipped the black car, causing it to spin out and smash the wall. I hope everyone is okay. One of my worst roadside nightmares. Perhaps the driver wasn't checking his trailer tires close enough. Thankfully no one was hurt. No idea what this person's problem was. They pulled out with no lights on, drive extremely slowly and run right into a curb with ample visibility. Don't know if they were texting, drunk or just a distraction. A Lincoln SUV driver almost caused an accident because they were about to miss their exit. They got lucky and missed get rear-ended and missed sideswiping the car next to them as well. Oh my god, you can see the load almost fell off the trailer. Please always use your strap. A semi-truck catches fire on I-20. The truck collided with another truck and shot across the eastbound lanes. Hope everybody got out safely. No! Who in this situation do you think to be in error?
Yes, I'm good.
Unbelievable. I bet the driver was shocked. Thankfully he was fine. No, who is to be held in this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Well, that's off. Some sort of physical reaction that I could see, but
Well, no warning signs, no indications of changing road conditions up ahead. Luckily the driver was safe. A semi-truck passing a vehicle on a snowy highway in States Chase County slid off the road and toppled on its side. There's no reason to be going that fast on those road conditions, but do not worry, no one was hurt. Thank God no traffic was coming in the opposite direction. If you concentrate while driving, you will easily avoid a collision just like him. Some drivers don't understand how traffic circles and yield signs work. At least they didn't crash. They didn't realize the exit was coming up and they panicked to get off.
What are you doing? You have to keep going. Go! You can't do that! Go!
Maybe he just got his driver's license yesterday.
Go ahead. Keep playing.
What was the driver thinking? Turn signal, brake and go slow. There is enough reason for me to suspect this is an insurance scam. No man. Crossing double yellow lines can get you fined about $200. This truck driver made a mistake when he did not stop to observe in front of the stop sign, while the SUV was also moving at a fast speed. Thankfully, the guardian angel protected him. Well, that continues to be a lane change error.
Wow.
It's sad that some people still try to run a red light. Luckily, they were all fine. I bet this driver didn't look into the rear mirror when making the lane change. Okay, here we have a valuable lesson. Don't forget to look into the rear mirror when making lane changes. This is the moment a car smashed into the back of a broken down vehicle in the fast lane of the M62. No serious injuries were reported. This is a collision incident that occurred in Wisconsin. After colliding with a black SUV, the silver car lost control and crashed into the barrier. The miracle that happened here is that no fatalities were reported. Oops, that driver should have given way to the car going straight. Glad there were no injuries. Oh no, he shouldn't jump the divider, especially with the trailer in tow. Some drivers really don't pay attention to the consequences of reckless driving, you know? So everyone should remember to stay focused while driving. The silver car to the right doesn't appear to see the car coming from its right. As you can see, a car lost control on a busy highway. Luckily, the drivers who caught the incident weren't injured.
Oh my god, what happened?
Some drivers really need to relearn traffic laws. Well, that driver should feel lucky that the street car wasn't moving fast. And this is the consequence of not keeping a safe distance from the vehicle in front. And this is why you need a dash cam. Running red lights is a real problem, and sadly most people don't realize they've done it before they have an accident. Well, that driver should have kept a safe distance from the car in front. I really don't know what caused him to stop at the green light, but it was actually the wrong move, you know? Thank God no one was seriously injured in this incident. There are a lot of careless drivers on the road, so you must not be distracted while driving. This is the consequences of running a red light. Looks like someone who was in a hurry to turn left failed to yield to the upcoming traffic. God bless them. No one was seriously injured. I think that driver was probably on their phone and drifted out of their lane into the part of the truck. Miraculously, there were no reported injuries. Sometimes, some incidents on the highway stem from the driver's oversleep. I feel so sorry for him. Thank goodness he's fine. It was the fault of the white car. Perhaps the driver did not see the sign prohibiting U-turns.
Hey! Oh, are you serious?
That's gonna be an expensive insurance renewal. The dashcam just proved its worth. And here we are at the finish line. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this ride, and tell us about your unusual situations on the road in the comments. And don't miss the video on the right side of your screen. See you soon.